Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavibhiriditam Kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Srimadaatatam Bhuvi Grananti Bhurida Jana Bhuvi Grananti Bhurida Jana. Sri Ramakrishna was joking about the delay in the serving the meal, and a poet quotes a Pundit, that is Sanskrit scholar. He quotes a verse in which it is mentioned when the hunger bothers, all things become insipid. Precious things, all that what we loved, what we admire, all becomes meaningless when the stomach is calling. Regarding that, Sri Ramakrishna is telling, the master remarked with a smile, the Pandit is witty. Soon Narendra began to sing. A few moments later, master went upstairs for a little rest. M and Shreesh accompanied him. M introduced Shreesh to master, saying, he is a scholar and a man of peaceful nature. We were fellow students in our boyhood. Now he is a lawyer. M and Shreesh were together studying in a school in their boyhood days. Now he has become a lawyer. He is a peaceful by nature, and he is little scholarly, means who has studied the scriptures and all traditionally. Master, it's a pity that such a man should practice law. It is a pity that such a man should practice law. Sri Ramakrishna used to be asking or instructing these two professions, medical profession, including doctors, nurses, and others who serve in the hospitals or anywhere, them and lawyers. He used to say it is very difficult for these people to realize God. The doctors means the people will be sick, and many a times in Indian background they will not have money sufficient to travel to the doctor or to buy the medicines what he prescribes, nor to pay the doctor's fees. Now when they go, however small they may charge, because doctor and nurses, they have to do their own living on these things. And when they charge their minimum also, it will be very painful for these, and they borrow from somewhere and pay and with tears they'll be paying the money. So it is something unkind as if. But there is no other alternative. The services they give, if they do not aspire for exploiting the patient, nowadays it has increased to its beyond limits. A normal person in the world, if he falls sick, he is very difficult to survive. So much expensive the medical field has come. And most of the people, prefer to suffer than to go to a hospital or a doctor. And many people become paupers without any leftover money. Though they earn, preserve something for tomorrow, still the whole thing goes off in a small surgery or medical treatment. It consumes now lakhs of rupees if a surgery has to be put, if you want to put a hand in surgery. So in those days also, this because of the lack of proper medical staff or the personnels who can give the medical this one, very few, and they were of the Indian type. No, and modern medical science had not developed at all. They were still in the baby stage. So Thakur used to say, these lawyers also, they have to deal with false and truth. In medical, it's mostly a speculation, especially in those days. No specific reasons can be given. This, they will try this medicine, that medicine, what has been prescribed in the old granthas, or the modern who have studied. It is not clear like today's days, but suffering was less because man has tremendous strength to bear, and small things they did not bother them, cold, cough, this, that, and all. Now it is becoming serious. For everything, the people prefer to run to a hospital or a doctor. Much can be solved by themselves. So lawyer also, he has to prove the innocence of a person who comes to him. A person comes with the problems, a case in the court, and he has to prove that he is genuine, he is guileless, he is faultless, though he might have done, because he is his client. To protect the client, he may have to, whatever he says, a false statement, he may have to tell it there, not as a false, but as a truth, and argue to support it and release the client from the problems. Now this it is dealing with falsehood and truth. Master is telling regarding it. We were fellow students, the other person M is telling, in our boyhood days, now he is a lawyer. To that master is telling, Sri Ramakrishna is telling, it's a pity that such a man should practice law. M, yes sir, it was a mistake on his part. Master, I know a few lawyers. One of them shows me great respect. He is a straightforward man. To Shrish, what is your idea about the most essential thing in life? Now, some of the lawyers, Sri Ramakrishna is telling, he is a straightforward, regarding someone else, he is a straightforward man. Means any person coming with false arguments, or it is not true, they want to win the case, they are on the wrong side. And now such people, the moment they see, they identify, they will study the case, and they don't accept such a case where there is falsehood. They are plain, very plain. Oh, please go to some other this one. I cannot deal with this. Where there is falsehood, they don't want to. There they are safe. Even in some advanced stages, if in the court it is going on, when advanced stage also they come to know there is a falsehood, immediately they reject the taking up that case. So such people will be, and with spiritual background, they may do, or it may help them. It definitely helps them in their spiritual evolution. What's your idea about most essential thing in life? Shrish, God exists and he alone does everything. But the attributes were ascribed to him are not right ones. Guna, attributes. Saguna Sakara, so many Ananta Kalyana Guna Paripurna. These guna, qualities ascribed to him are not right ones. How can a man conceive of him? His nature is infinite. His nature is infinite. God is infinite. His nature is infinite. How can a man conceive? And when they tell about his attributes, we are limiting him. Master, what need is there of your counting the number of trees and branches in our orchard? You have come to the orchard to eat mangoes. Do that and be happy. The aim of human birth is to love God. Realize that love and be at peace. The whole crux of the issue is how are we going to get peace in our life? All jivas are constantly searching for love, peace, bliss, and freedom. Three things. I want peace, I want happiness, and I want freedom. These three are constant. Every animal, insects, whatever life, whatever kind of life is there, even the demonical existences, all seek, I want happiness, I want peace, and I want freedom. Those are not there in the external world. They are in the internal world. We are searching in a wrong place. Because we see this as true. That's why we search here. A person was going in the street. In the street light, he saw a old lady searching for something. He went near. It is darker, nearing the pitch dark night. It is already dusk has passed and night has befallen. She is searching under the lamp post. He asked, "What are you searching for, Granny?" She said, "I am searching for a needle. My needle has fallen." Then he too sees here, then where did it fall? Her house is far away. She says, "It has fallen in my house." Then he asks, "Why are you searching here?" "Because we don't have light there, here light is there." Because light is not there, she is searching where there is light. But the needle has fallen in the house, she is searching in the street light and in the street. Same thing we are doing. Where it is not, we are seeing because it looks real. We see the light here of the world. Everything is promising. Come, I will give you happiness, I will give you freedom, I will give you enjoyments. Everything is enticing, calling. And God is not calling at all. World is calling. And there we search, we will get happiness here. We will get peace here. One problem is there, this one problem is solved, I am free. I have nothing more to worry. Looks like that. One problem solved, another two problems will be standing there behind it. So whole life goes in searching without getting anything because he is searching in a place where it is not. So this we see happening mostly in all our lives, where Sri Ramakrishna used to say, if you want a thing, anything you want, you can pray to a kalpataru, wish-fulfilling tree. But you have to go below it and pray. You cannot stand somewhere far off and pray. You have to go near, sit at its feet and pray. Immediately it appears. Master, what need is there for your counting of the trees and number of branches? The aim of human birth is to love God. Realize love and be at peace. Suppose you have entered a tavern for a drink. Is it necessary for you to know how many gallons of wine there are in the tavern? One glass is enough for you. What need is there of your knowing the infinite qualities of God? You may discriminate for millions of years about God's attributes and still you not know Him. Very clearly he gives. The Sri is using the term God is infinite. A few attributes that have been given are there, and he is telling they are not correct ones. Why are you counting these things? Attributes, infinity, this thing. Whatever be your understanding of God, God understands He is calling you. Now, suppose a child, Thakur gives the example of child. A child is there, he is not able to, the elders will clearly call Papa or Daddy. But child who is just now learning how to speak, it can only say Pa, Pa. But Father understands, He is calling me. When child weeps, it doesn't tell anything. Mother comes running. She knows it is weeping for me. So that's example, Sri Ramakrishna. A person may not be able to tell exactly whom is he calling, but God understands. So whatever be your understanding, whatever be the picture of God in your mind, finite or infinite or this, the whole thing is to love God. The human life is to love God and be at peace. The moment you turn to God, the moment you start loving God, all those things will drop away. Because we are behind the world. Now the world itself will drop away. The moment you turn to God. Your love for God detaches you naturally without tearing away from all things of the world. No attachments. Same love you are given to God. Once you start loving God, same love you'll be giving to all your family, friends, relatives, all will be receiving that love. Master remained silent for a few minutes. A Brahmin Pandit came into the room. Master to him, there is no substance whatsoever in the worldly life. The members of Ishan family are good, so he has some peace here. Suppose his sons had been lived disobedient and addicted to drink and other vices, then there would have been no end to his troubles. When children go on the evil way before our very eyes, it's very difficult to bear. One very seldom comes across such a religious family in which all members are devoted to God. This has been the direction, pleading, and even expectation from the word that the Vedic sages had. Live together, live together. Sangachatvam, samvadatvam, samo manamsi janada. Be together, live together, have one common mind. Samo manasi janata. As if different bodies and one soul. Be like that. I have seen only 2-3 such families. Generally, one finds quarrels, misunderstanding, jealousy, and friction. Besides, there are disease, grief, and poverty. Disease, grief, and poverty in the world. Seeing this condition, I pray to the Divine Mother, Mother, turn my mind at once from the world to God. Only thing a man or a human being with a puny intellect and incapable of having control over himself or on the world, what else can he do except praying to God? Look at Narendra's troubles. His father is dead, and the members of his family are starving. He has been trying his utmost to secure a position, but he has not yet found one. Just see how unsettled his mind is. He's giving the example of Swami Vivekananda when he was in his just emerging out of college. His father passes away. What a pitiable state they enter. Tuyam, you used to come to Dakshineshwar very frequently, but why have you become such a rare visitor? Perhaps you have become particularly friendly with your wife. Is it true? Why should I blame you? The influence of woman and gold is everywhere. Therefore I pray, O Divine Mother, please do not make me worldly man if I am to be born again as human with a human body. How the Sri Ramakrishna is explaining and presenting how the human existence, just small attachments, we have the capacity and need to give love. We need to serve. But to remain attached is neither I am free nor I cannot become free because of the attachment, nor they can be free. Now, I have attachment for someone. Then, in my family or somewhere, if I have attachment, we are tied together like two cows are tied with a single rope, one end to one cow and another end to another cow. And they are not free. This pulls wherever it wants to go, this pulls wherever the other one wants to go. So this always, that struggle if attachment is there. But if freedom is there, if attachments are there, if love is there, then nothing, no harm. It will serve each other. It will help each other to progress. He has been trying his utmost to secure a position, but he has not yet found one. Just see how unsettled his mind is. To him, you used to come to Dakshineshwar frequently. Why are you not coming now? The Brahmin scholar, one of Brahmin scholars is talking. Why should you say that, sir? The scriptures extol the life of a householder. Sri Ramakrishna is telling about the difficulties the householders experience, lack of freedom, lack of all facilities. Master, yes, that is true. Then a Brahmin scholar is telling, when Upanishads are extolling the house of a householder, life of a householder, you are telling something against how they are suffering, how they are bound and not free. Master, yes, it's true, but it's very difficult to lead the true life of a householder. To him, how wrong of us they are singing, especially Narendra, and we have left the room. The thing is, the scriptures extol, it gives so much of importance for the householders. One of the things is, Sri Ramakrishna used to say, it is safe to fight from the fort than from the open ground. Householder's life is like a fort. But the householder's life, if it is not given to controlled way of living, it becomes a poison, which binds and makes man suffer. Because karmic load is there, he is not free from karma. Constant struggle will be going on. He has to fight with throughout his life. Now, with all that, if he does everything according to the scriptural injunctions, a Shastra Vakya, if he holds on his Guru, direction of the Guru, if he simply follows and goes, then there is no harm. But it is very difficult to follow. Suppose Satyam Vada, tell truth, Atiti Devo Bhava. All these are told the rules and regulations of a householder. So if we can follow that, if you follow the Dharma, safely you cross. Otherwise, there will be great difficulties you have to face. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.